Hello, Barry. Nice to have you here again. Hi, Jane. Hi, Greg. Hi, Julie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Zeta. How are you? I see a little Zeta. And hi, Dennis, Peter, Busy. Hello, Ida. How are you? And hello, Dan. Hi, Steve. Hi, Amy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Lucy. Nice to see you. And who else? We have Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie and Rick and Karen. Hello. And Norris. Hello. And hi also to Adele and James and Lars and Jane and Melinda and Sandy. It's great to have all of you guys here. Really, really happy to see such a nice group of folks. I see a couple new faces. I see some kiddo faces, and that always makes me super happy. So hello also to everybody out there on Facebook. We're really glad you're joining us, and very happy to be singing in a space with all of you there and all of us here singing together. Welcome to the Carpe Diem Washington Rebels Daily Antidote of Song. I'm Jo Rossi. I'm the Community Engagement Director at Washington Rebels, and I'm also on the board of Carpe Diem Arts. And we do this every day at noon, originally created in response to the virus, and we are tackling other social issues as well. Sometimes we will sing songs of social justice, and other times we will sing just songs to breathe and be together and think about ways to strengthen each other and move forward. And there is a donate link in the chat box, and that is for the performing artists. We're collecting donations to turn around and give them all out to the performing artists who are participating with us in this program. We also have the lyrics going in the chat box. And I just want to thank Colin Bills and Nico Rossi DeMattis, who are stage managing and participating all of the time, every day in this program, being an enormous help in making it run. We will keep you on mute until the end. We ask you not to chat during the song. And if you are not getting my emails with the lyrics, please go ahead and chat me your email or email it to me. My address is on the Rebels DC page, and I will add you to our list. And this morning's lyrics are also either in the chat box or going in a moment. And I would like to introduce today's amazing song leader, Anna Roberts-Gevalt, coming into to us from Brooklyn. And she is going to be singing an incredible song. I got to get a little preview last night. It's amazing. Let's all give Anna a big welcome. Anna is from the duo Anna and Elizabeth. That's on the Smithsonian Folkways recording label. And so you may all know her from there. Anna, welcome. Thank you.
Hi all. Thanks for having me. I'm still have some symptoms. I've had COVID for 75 days. So shout out to anyone else who has, turns out some people, it kind of lives in your body like chronic fatigue or something. So I've had to cancel a few times, like twice. So it's good to finally be able to have enough energy to do this. So it's good to see all of you. And the song I picked to teach today is a song that I learned from this really cool collection of songs from West Virginia that were field recorded in the 1950s by this guy named Cortez Reese. And he field recorded in parts of southern West Virginia in African American mining communities there. And this song I'm going to teach was sung by a man in 1950 named Frank Wade. And I think Joe and I were talking earlier about, the complexity of us as a largely white community singing all this music at this time, and what role that we have as white people, and how this learning about history can be also a part of how we can be allies, and how our love of old things and our love of tradition and old songs, how we can learn to kind of take that love and also combine it with learning about also the history of racism that was happening at these different times that the songs are coming from, or learning about um, just how looking towards the past uh, can be this really complex, but I think a really good way to look at our role today as you know, me thinking in New York, like how do I be a better ally, and how do I and I think for me, one part of that is looking at this tiny thing of interpersonal empathy. Like hearing on the streets people saying, say their name about these people who were killed by the police. And I don't want to make it equivalent, but I do think that there's a part of folklore that is looking at this idea of saying the name of all of these people in these small communities, this way of taking the normal way we talk about history, like just talking about the famous people or the people who are recognized or just the people who have privilege, and flipping that and saying, well, how do we recognize everyday people? How do we recognize every single person in history? And I think so in this example, this man Frank Wade, who we don't know anything else about him, we just know he was an African American coal miner in West Virginia in 1950, and that this was a song that he sang, and that it was presumably a song that he had learned from someone else and learned from someone else. So there is this part of tradition being in this vague cloud, but it's actually coming from all of these individual people. So kind of trying to think about how that process can also help us think about how to really, like, I've been trying to deeply think about, like, how do I actually feel like, how do I open up my heart so I can really think about George Floyd as was a man who walked on the earth and now he's not, and what that actually feels like. So it's I guess that's how I feel like these practices can be, that we could as a community work to combine like these folkloric practices of empathy with thinking today about empathy, like across the people who are living and passing today. So with that said, I'll try to keep my speech short, but yeah, I think it's yeah. So this song, I'll just sing the first line, and it's a song about passing, about thinking about people passing. So that's why I picked it. So it goes, the beginning goes like this. Oh, sorry, I just tripped. So it goes, Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Then we can add all sorts of, like the version goes, my mother, she died in the storm. My mother, she died in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. So it's a very simple song and a simple thing. So, but I'll teach it line by line, and then we'll sing it for a while, and you can try harmonies too on my voice if harmonies your fun zone. So the first line, and I'll just is, Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm, everybody. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Try it again. Lord, I don't wanna die storm. One more time. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. The next line is, Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Everybody, I don't wanna die in the storm. One more time. I don't wanna die in the storm. The next part goes, let the wind blow east. Let's just do that part. So, let the wind blow east. Again. Let the wind blow east. I always love that part because those words, it almost feels like you can just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So let's try that part one more time. Ready, go. Let the wind blow east. One more time. Go. Let the wind blow east. And the next part goes, let the wind blow west. Maybe the west wind is like more, is less. The east wind is assertive, and the west wind is kind of traily. So, let the wind blow west. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Let the wind blow west. Again. Let the wind blow west. One more time. Let the wind blow west. All right, the last line is, Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Together. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. One more time. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Cool. I guess it's zero quite, but are there any questions? Let's just try the first. I think it's pretty simple, but let's try the first. Let's try this verse a couple times on a loop. It's so fun to sing. So 1, 2, 3, go. I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east. Let the wind blow west. Lord, I wanna die in the storm. So the next verses are or let's do it again, sorry. 1, 2. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east. Let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. So the next verse goes, my mother, she died in the storm. My mother, she died in the storm. Let the wind blow east. Let the wind blow west. My mother, she died in the storm. So you see, the form is quite simple. So let's try that. My mother, she died in the storm. My mother, she died in the storm. My mother, she died in the storm. Let the wind blow east. Let the wind die in the storm. King Pharaoh, he died in the storm. King Pharaoh, he died in the storm. King Pharaoh, he died in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. My brother, he died in the storm. My brother, he died in the storm. My brother, he died in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. My sister died in the storm. My sister, she died in the storm. My sister, she died in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. The beginning, I don't. I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Let's do that one more time. I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. So that's the song. We can sing it again, or I don't know
Wow.
what you guys do.
Thank you. Oh, that was incredible, Anna. That was like haunting and amazing and beautiful and simple in the most incredible ways. And thank you for bringing that to us, sharing that with us. And thank you also for all the words of wisdom in advance of the song and for tying it to all of the things that we all have on our minds right now. That was super, super great. And I'm happy to take a vote. Do people want to sing that last verse one more time? Do I have some thumbs up or some? Okay.
I like
Sounds
these.
like a go. Let's do it again one more time.
Go. I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Let's do it one more time. I don't wanna die in the storm. I don't wanna die in the storm. Let the wind blow east, let the wind blow west. Lord, I don't wanna die in the storm. Thank you.
Anna, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is a song that you kind of don't really want to stop singing. It just has this beautiful sensation of comfort, or I don't even know, where the singing of it in itself just makes you feel like you're where you're supposed to be. And so it's a hard thing to end, especially during a time when we're not doing as much singing as we usually do, and certainly not singing in a group. There are days where I can actually hear all of you better than other days, and I heard you all today, and it was beautiful. We sounded great. I'm very clear of that. Anna, thank you so much. That was remarkable. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody on Facebook, and thank you for being with us. And please join us for the rest of the week. We have Kofi Dennis and the Amadons. We have Tim Erickson and Leah Morris and others. So please do come back, and thanks for being with us again today.